You are listening to the Scars and Guitars podcast. My name is Andrew Mackay-Smith, and I hope wherever you are in the world and whatever you're doing very well. You're about to listen to a conversation that took place, I think it was late January, with a bloke called Scott Russo. He's the frontman of a band called Unwritten Law. At the time, they were looking forward to a tour right across Australia. When I say right across Australia, they were going to play some regional locations and even a suburban location there in Sydney and Narrabeen. So we talk about the tour and some other episodes throughout Unwritten Law's career. Hope you enjoy it. Here we go. Good on you, mate. No worries. Well, look, I'll try and keep the discussion as light and as interesting as I possibly can because, look, I remember your Australian tour back in 1996 when you played live on TV on the ABC show Recovery. So what are your memories of that tour? And, mate, casting your mind back, if you can believe it, it's 22 years ago now, but can you recall being on that show?
You know what? If I was to say to you that I could remember, that would be a complete lie. I don't remember being on that show. Hopefully, I was good-ish, and hopefully, I made people happy. Yeah, it's not a lot. I mean, that's a lot. 22 years ago. It's a long time. You know.
Yeah, I know.
A lot's happened since then.
You're right, mate. I mean, look. To put it in perspective, that year was an interesting year. It was a good year, actually, for music. It's, along with Goldfinger, Unwritten Law were the first of the modern punk bands that I got into, having already been indoctrinated into the Dead Kennedy school of punk rock. So the fact that you can perform so many dates on this upcoming tour of Australia says that your music, and indeed yourself, mate, as a frontman, you resonate with us here in Australia. So why do you think that you and Unwritten Law enjoy such strong support here in Australia?
That's a question I've been asked a lot. And I got to say, there's a couple of reasons. As I believe that Australia, just geographically speaking, is not like San Diego, where we're from. We're beach kids, and so a lot of the cities it's a beach mentality, a beach lifestyle. That's basically what Australia is. And then secondly, I truly believe that what happened is that the first time that we had left the country, the hemisphere, our continent, let's put it that way. Mm-hmm. And we'd travel all the way to Australia, and we were that far out, and we got to a venue, and every kid was singing back the lyrics to me.
Yes.
Gained my immediate and eternal loyalty, and everything I did since that moment, has been genuine. It's been a genuine infatuation, not only with the people and the culture, but just this love affair that that's not a mistake that we share. It's insane. We love you guys, and I think it's because you guys love us. You know what I'm saying? And I guess
I get it.
we've been other places, and the love is not quite as mutual, and so those places are I don't want to go back to those places, but I will come back to Australia.
Yeah, sweet. Well, you're playing, man. How many dates are you actually playing down here? There's something. I mean, God, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's close to 20 dates, isn't it?
Yeah, we've never done this. We usually do 7 cities. You know what I'm saying? We do all the hits, and then for the longest time, I've been saying, hey, man, to reiterate the fact, we love Australia. Why don't we spend more time there? There's all these places that we can't hit. And it's just never made sense to the people that are bringing us down there, which is kind of mind-boggling to me. It's like, I want to play fucking, this city or this city.
Yeah.
And, there you go. Cheers. And, yes. And so on this tour, quite honestly what happened is that they had cut out Adelaide from our normal touring schedule, right?
Okay.
And people in Adelaide freaked out, and so I literally it was 50, 100 messages a day for when the tour was released from Adelaide.
Yeah.
For a week there was 100 people. 100 people fucking, what the fuck? You guys are fucked. You guys are skipping Adelaide. How can you do this? And so we came, and then a couple of shows were already selling out. We sold out in one day.
Yeah.
And we were we came to the phone and said, hey, man, we're getting beat up, through social media messaging. We need to play Adelaide. And no, it's not making sense. And then all of a sudden the ticket sales started coming in. They're like, okay, well, that's, okay, you guys are right. We're going to add Adelaide, and then we'll add a couple more cities. They started doing suburbs and so forth. And I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. And so it kind of took kind of a course of action to make something happen, like. And so this will be the first time we're actually doing it. But we're playing a lot of shows, man. And there's only 2 days off out of 15 shows.
Yeah, it's a big tour, mate. I don't think I've seen a band come through and do... I think Pink, the artist Pink, came through and did about 30 or 40 dates here a couple of years back. But, I mean, she has a massive entourage around her and is more of a, she's a pop phenomenon. But you guys are an actual real live band, and it's bloody hard fronting up night after night doing what you guys do. So is there anything you're doing in preparation for it? Like, we all love a beer, you know what I mean? But is it one of those things where you said to the guys in the band, look, let's not party through this until the last night?
I mean, quite honestly, that is exactly what it is. It's like for Chris and I, there's absolutely no partying. There's no drinking. There's no smoking cigarettes, and we're kind of adapting to that now. Like we're getting
prepping for it. Yeah,
getting our sea legs on. We're getting ready, prepping for it by just being a bit more chill. But on a run that long with a few dates and that much travel, there's no room for error, and so we can't. There's just no way like I can drink or smoke or do anything. So basically, it's work. I'm not mad at that. I'm excited. Everyone's supposed to have us there, and I'm excited to be doing this. So it's like fucking. You know what? I've partied enough for everybody. I've partied enough for you. I've partied enough for me. I've partied enough for everybody. So. I'll party again. I'll party again someday, but just not when I'm in Australia.
Yeah.
I did say that the 2 days that we have off, we have off, the night of the show before the day off, where we can have a drink.
Yep.
But the day off, it's back to fucking get ready for the next day.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna be. That's it. The show comes first. That's what's up.
No, it's admirable and commendable, mate, because we do have some artists that come down, I won't name any names, but you can tell they've partied a little bit too hard and the shows aren't that crash hot because of it. I get we're at the other side of the world and it's a long way to travel, and, mate, the fans are very enthusiastic for touring musicians and artists, so the fans want to party as well. So I get there's a lot of temptation on the road, but your attitude and your approach, mate, is certainly justified, but as I say, it's definitely admirable.
I appreciate that, yeah. And again, we love to party, and we love to party with you guys. So it is a bit of a double-edged sword, but
yeah,
again, this is like this. Yeah, this is a passion for me. It's a passion, So it's like it's got to be done. It's not just it has to be done. It can be done any fucking way you want.
Yeah,
it's going to be done right at this stage in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like the legacy's got to fucking be dope.
Yeah, I get it, mate. You don't mind me asking, mate, how old are you now?
I'm 87. I'm 45. I'm 45 years old.
Yeah,
I just turned 45 2 weeks ago.
I'm 39. Not much difference.
My girlfriend got me the most amazing present.
Oh, is that right? What'd she get you?
That?
Oh, I was just saying we're of a similar vintage, and I just know the partying has got to slow down for me big time. It's the old Peter Pan syndrome, mate. You go for it, mate. What'd she get for you?
She got me a beautiful floral garden gnome. Like you plant it in your front yard, and it grows flowers out of its like beard. It's insane. It's really cool.
Nice.
She's from London. They're fucking weird in London.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Cool, mate. Well,
the Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth. Oh, well, yeah, part of the old Commonwealth, mate. We're a big part of that down here, aren't we? Certainly continental land.
Right.
So, mate, I'll be at your show at the Zoo in Brisbane. Can we expect... the Oz Factor, by the way, is by far my favourite record from you guys. It's probably one of my favourite punk records of all time, I might add. Can we expect to hear a lot of tunes from the Oz Factor?
What we're going to do is we're going to do when we came out in 2016 and did the Elba tour, it was quite a long set. Then we did Elba in its entirety. Then we did an additional 1 hour set.
Yep.
And because there's so many shows in a row on the tour, we're going to do the Black record. We're going to come out and we're going to play a 30-minute set with just the bangers. And we are going to mix it up each night. We're going to play, a new song or two, some of our favorites, and then a couple songs that need to be played for everyone to be complacent. That's kind of that's what we've been training for thus far.
Okay, gotcha. Well, mate, as I say, I look forward to catching up with you guys down here, mate. I'd love to shake your hand, but I appreciate every fan does want to do that, mate. So I might give you a bit of holler out whilst I'm in the crowd there, mate, whilst you're performing there at the zoo. So
make sure you come and say hi for sure. I'd love to meet the person I've spoken with And if you do have the literature that we're pressing, I'd love to see it.
Yeah, sweet, mate. No worries. All right, mate. Well, look, I'll let you get back to your breakfast there or dinner there, and mate, can't wait to see you guys down here. And congratulations on an awesome career too, by the way.
I really do appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much, and I really look forward to coming down. I hope I get to meet you.
For sure, mate. No worries. Thanks very much. You are listening to the Scars and Guitars podcast. My name is Andrew Mackay-Smith, and that was my conversation with Scott Russo, the frontman in Unwritten Law. Thank you so much for listening.